Hello there. Do you ever wonder what it is that successful product creators do on a habitual habit that you may not be doing as a content creator? If so, I have good news for you because in today's show, I'm going to be talking about that very thing. Hey, I'm Dollie Freeman. I am a content strategist and the host of the Blog to Business show, where I take content creators and develop them into product creators. If that sounds like something that you would like to do, I encourage you to stay tuned for today's show. On today's show, I'm going to be sharing with you the actual habits of a content or a product creator. In this, you are going to learn the difference between creating ongoing content and creating income in your bank account. If that sounds exciting, I am really happy to get started with you. So let's get started with one of the quotes that I absolutely love. This is Brian Tracy, who is a author and public speaker on a lot of good things, one of being habits. And he says successful people are simply those who with successful habits. So in order to be successful, you need to be doing things that are going to lead to success. Now that might sound a little, well, of course, but here's the truth. Depending on how long you've been creating content, you should be seeing differences in the results of your content if they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Let me say it this way. If you've been creating ongoing content for years and your income is not increasing with every piece of content that you create, or at least every month or every few months, then there has to be some changes that you need to be making in your habits in order to get those results that you desire. So that's what my hope is in today's show, where I actually show you some true successful habits that will literally lead you to success in all of your content creation. And hopefully it will lead you down the path that develops you into a product creator, not just a content creator. If you're watching live, I would love for you to say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. So before we get started, I love to just make things easy to remember. And if you're anything like me, the more that you can actually have little hints to help you move into these habits, to create them as habits, the easier it is to keep doing them. So I have this fun little thing, the fad of product creators habits, and you're going to understand what fad means in a minute. So you might want to take some notes and write down FAD, it's an acronym, and I'm going to show you what the FAD is. But as you're implementing these habits, I want you to be thinking fad every time you sit down to adopt those mindsets that I talked about in last week's show and put them into your content and into developing into that product creator. Before we get into there, let me come and say hello to Tanya. Hey, Tanya, nice to have you here, as well as Cheryl from Massachusetts. Welcome. Thank you guys for saying hello. This is a really big topic that, depending on where you are in your product creation, can truly make the difference in the end result of success. And we all want to have success in the things that we're doing. So always be looking at the return on the investment of your time to know what the value of the success is that you're building. So let's start with number one in our acronym of FAD. First one is focus on income generating task. Now, I want to make sure that you understand the difference between content creating task and that of income generating task that I'm speaking about for a product creator. So if you sit down at your desk to work or wherever it is that you work to create content, and your goal in that content is to create traffic for the means of ad income, that's fine. That's fine and dandy. But I want you to understand that in doing this, you are actually building someone else's business for pennies on the dollar. So the income that you're making for promoting a post, when you could be promoting a product and making far more money from that, is the difference between pennies and dollars, or maybe even pennies to hundreds of dollars in my experience. So what you want to be sitting and thinking about is what type of focused generating tasks do you really want to focus on? Do you want to focus on the things that are driving traffic to your site just for ad income? Or do you want to be focusing on those income generating tasks that centered around products, your products of affiliates that you could be making money from? Put your comment in here and let me know what type of income generating task you're focused on right now. And if you are able to say, yes, I'm being successful with it, because it doesn't matter where you are right now, it's where you're going. That's why you're here. You want to adopt new habits to get to that product creator and move you along the stages where you can actually sit back and say, you know what? The return on my investment in my business is really reaping benefits. So when you write this down, I want you to write down, it takes the same amount of effort to promote a post as it does to promote a product. Now, you just need different strategies for the two, right? And some of that strategy is going to come into the second habit. And this particular thing is something that I really want to encourage you as content creators, regardless of where you are in your stages or your level of product creating and product success. I want you to know that align marketing efforts to build your authority. There's so many things that we do as content creators that literally rob our authority and give it to somebody else. And we willingly do that. There's so many activities as content creators that keep us from the authority that you literally have and the ability to build as a product creator. There's so many people that you can think of. I want you to just take a second. Think of a product that you absolutely love. And I want you to think about how they align their marketing efforts to build their authority. Is it something that their habits of what they're doing, are they pushing traffic somewhere else, or are they keeping it themselves? Even when they have guest speakers on, that they're aligning themselves with, how do they actually go about doing those things? Are they pushing people to their own site, or are they pushing it to their guest site? I want you to become very aware of the actions that you're seeing people that you already think have authority and that you listen to. And I want you to think about how they're aligning their marketing efforts and how that plays a huge part in their success. Okay, I'm going to get into the comments really quick. Cheryl says, I'm a newbie life coach learning everything I can. So that's great. You know what it is that you have to offer the world, and life coach is something that is out there a lot. So I really want you to think about, how is it that you align your marketing efforts to build your authority as a life coach? What is it that you're doing? What are those income generating tasks that would make you profitable as a product creator? Starting brand new, you have an amazing opportunity to do it right from the beginning. So I celebrate that. And thanks for sharing that with me. All right, so number 3 in our fad. First one was focus on income generating tasks. Second one is align marketing efforts to build authority. And the third one is define content lines to protect your products. So what I mean by that is, when you have a product, you need to become incredibly strategic about your ongoing content in a way that aligns your authority and builds it, but also protects the product that you want to actually convert sales with. So when you literally say, this is the fine line in which I'm not going any further than this to share about my product, to protect it, but also while serving your audience, they're the keys to habitual habits that lead to better success as a product creator. So what I want you to do is think about, what are those lines that you have to be sure is in place to protect your products, all the while aligning your marketing to build your authority. Because you cannot, and listen to me closely on this, you cannot convert a product without giving something away. But you have to be very strategic about, what is it that I want to use as my marketing efforts to be able to convert sales, but still protect my product. I hear it so many times, content creators, think they give too much away when the fact is they don't give the right things away. And in the right flow. So you have to be very strategic about defining your content as a product creator. And that's why I love telling my audience, you've got to focus on a product focused blog, your product focused content, your product focused list. Everything needs to be product focused, and you need to be intentional about every piece of content you put out, every aligning relationship that you have to make sure it's building authority and not robbing it or chipping it away. You want to make sure that you're doing everything you can to help that return on your investment in time to reap success in your business and profits, so that you can actually say, these are the habits I need to continue to do on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, to see my business not just do well, but to scale. Right? A true successful business is one that continues to grow. New strategies, aligning yourself with different people, bringing in different products, constantly thinking about the scalability of your product from the very beginning. So I'm here to share with you, it's so exciting when you realize as a content creator that with the right strategies, you can literally take what you know, the skills you have and the experience you have, to market that in something that other people are going to want to pay for. So I want to tell you, if that's you, if you're not there yet as a product creator, but you really want to be, I want to invite you to a free bootcamp. This is the workbook that's going to go along. I'm going to literally coach you through solidifying and marketing your product idea. This is a full 5-day free bootcamp. It's truly course worthy. What I mean by that is the things inside here, you would have to pay someone else to get. So this is truly worth your investment. And it starts on Monday the 13th. So we're just a few days away, 5 days away before this starts. And inside it, you're going to have me personally coaching you to solidify your product idea. Here's the thing. I don't want you wasting any time on a product that is not marketable. There are strategies that I teach that no one else is really teaching about how to find that marketable idea and turn it into a product that people will naturally want and desire. There is so much that I'm teaching you in here in those strategies to uncover what might be hidden inside you. I have clients right now who are serving their audience and getting ready to position their offer. And what's beautiful about it is a couple of them literally thought they did not have a product when they came in to my workshop that I offered to them just 6 weeks, not even 6 months ago. And here they are on the door of becoming profitable product creators. One actually has already gotten nearly $5,000 in her very first offer. This is so exciting. So I come in and I literally hold your hand through this process, help you process what's inside you, let you know, yes, this is a marketable idea. Let's keep working on it if it's not quite there, and narrowing it down. And what I love about my strategies is even if you are in a saturated market, these strategies will help you stand out like an iceberg on the internet. They're perfect. So you can build authority quickly and get yourself out there within your market very, very fast. So this is free. It's only open for a little bit longer, so you want to make sure you reserve your seat and get this workbook. Every day is going to have actionable assignments that I will help you work through. You will literally be solidifying your idea, outlining your product, and learning how to market it so that you can get to the point of developing yourself from a content creator all the way to that product creator. And it all comes from knowing the habits that you need to be doing. So I would love to be your coach in this process, in this free boot camp. So make sure you enroll. because I really look forward to it. I signed up for that this morning and printed the workbook already. That's exciting, Cheryl. I'm so glad that you're taking action on that, because why wait? Let's get you going, right? So I look forward to that. If you know anyone who are content creators or product wannabes, or product creator wannabes, I encourage you to invite them. Have them come in and be a part of that with us. I'm really looking forward to it. And like I said, it starts on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time, which means that I will not be live next week for my show. I'll be in serving those who really desire to develop themselves into product creators. So I hope you join me. And until then, I'll see you on Monday and talk to you then. Bye for now.